Hello everyone. So today our first topic of your practical is practical methods of diagnosis and detection of various insect pests. That means suppose you are going through a field, okay, what are the things you should keep it in your mind while diagnosing one disease symptom or pest symptom. Disease will be given by the pathology course, pest I will tell. That means what should be in your mind, which instrument you should take, how insect causes damage, what are the symptoms. Regarding generalized things we will discuss in this particular topic, first experiment. Okay, so you see the objective is to know the pest and its damage in crop plant, which is prerequisite for the effective pest management. That means suppose you want to manage a pest, you want to recommend a effective method for pest management. What are the things you should know? That is which crop, the crop is in which stage, that is which pest, the pest is in which stage, and which method should be applied. Like suppose I will tell some caterpillars are there. For them you cannot give any kind of sucking pest insecticide, or you cannot recommend them any other kind of pesticide. Only those pesticides are effective which are mostly contact in nature, or those are stomach poison. Getting my point or not? Yes or no? So you should know the crop, which crop, anyhow you will know, stage of the crop, stage of the pest, and which pest. Then only you can go for some, and nature of damage also, whether they are chewing insect, sucking insect, they attack the fruit part or root part or stem part or bark part, where they are colonizing. Everything you should know. What are the alternate host? Everything you should know in a particular manner, so that you can recommend some effective pest management techniques. Next is materials required. To diagnose the problem, which materials are required? What do you think? Suppose you went to the field, which materials, which tools are required?
Traps.
What?
Traps are pheromone traps and sticky traps to count the number.
Okay, those traps are essential when we don't know which pest is there. Yes or no? Suppose you have grown some 3 to 4 crops. To know which pests are coming, then you can go for light trap, pheromone trap to know the insect, then to quantify the insect. Yes or no? Both qualitative, quantitative. Which insect are coming, how many are coming, we can know from that particular traps. Okay, somewhat we can know. Suppose one insect is attacking the root, then you need some khurpi, hand hoe, like those things. Yes or no? To dig out the soil.
Sir.
Suppose the insect are on the leaves. Then what is needed? A hand net may be required if they are flying insect. Suppose caterpillars are there, you may need some jars to keep them for identification. Yes or no? Suppose flying insect are there, again jars may be required. Suppose some aphid, jacid thrips are there, hand lens is required, magnifying glass is required.
Yes, sir.
Suppose it is in case of some fruit plants, or suppose in case of plantation crop, we may need some scissor to take out the plant sample. Getting my suppose even mites are there, then we need some microscope in the lab. Getting my point or not? So these are the normal materials or tools required for collection of the sample, or collection of the insect sample or the plant sample. Next one is diagnosis of pest damage. What do you think? This is easy or difficult? That depends.
Sir, it's difficult, sir.
Difficult, good, means that is completely dependent upon what your experience. Yes or no? At first it will be difficult, even later on also it will be difficult. Why? Because you see there are some similar characters. Okay, some characters are there that may be due to the diseases, that may be due to the pest, that may be due to the what? It may be due to the what? Your nutritional deficiency, or maybe due to some disorders also. Okay, that's why what happens, sometimes it will be very difficult to understand why this has been done, why this deformation came in the plant. Yes or no? That's why it is somewhat difficult, for which experience is highly required. Yes or no? We need to study it. Yes or no? Because you see insect, what happens, they are not leaving a single plant part. Some insect are there, they will attack the root. Some insect are there, they will attack the stem. Some are there, they will feed on the bark only. Some are there, they will feed on the old plant part. Some will feed on the soft tissues, like twigs will be there, the top portion. Yes or no? The immature stages they will attack. The plant part they will attack. Some are there, they will attack the flowers. Some are there, they will attack the leaves. Some are tender leaves. Yes or no? Like this, what happens, there is a very diversity in insect in attacking the plant parts also. Are you agreeing, following? Yes or no?
sir.
Yes or no? Suppose whitefly, where they will attack?
Leaves.
Leaves, that too. Suppose top, middle, lower leaves are there, middle leaves they will attack. But aphid everywhere. Like this you see, so much difference is there. So much variation is there. Yes or no? So accordingly we have to be checked where which insect is coming. We should know that one. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you see there is a term field diagnosis. What do you mean by field diagnosis in normal word? Diagnosis in the field, not in the lab. Yes or no? You see that is only written process of diagnosing a plant health problem without any specialized laboratory equipment is known as what? Your field diagnosis. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? And here one more thing, when you are going for a field visit, what you should carry? A note should be there, a pen should be there, a hand net should be there, sometimes magnifying glass lens will be required, and some glass jar you should always keep it with you. Next, while going for this diagnosis, what are the general points you should always think of? You see, suppose some insect are there sitting on the plant and you want to identify them, but what happened? Very hurriedly you went and you disturb the plant, then what will happen? They will fly away.
Yes, sir.
Suppose some pest are there, some beetle is there, something is there, and you want to diagnose that one. You want to identify that one particular pest. You may have observed this one while collecting the insect in the last semester. Yes or no? So what is happening there? If you directly go and disturb the plant, they will go away. So what you need to do? Very slowly you have to catch those insects. But suppose only the damage symptom is shown, then what you need to do? Properly you observe the plant where that is affected. You see whether any eggs are there or not, pupa is there or not, whether larva is there feeding inside or not. Yes or no? Everything you have to take care very slowly. Suppose small insect are there, suddenly use the hand lens, otherwise collect the plant sample, it may be leaf or dried twigs or whatever. Under microscope you observe that one. Yes or no? So these are some of the things you need to always take care of while diagnosis. Now you see they have divided that one in some 4 steps. What you need to do? You have to go for zoom out. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see what first one is what? Step 1. There what will happen? Suppose you see a particular plant is there. In that plant on the leaves the pests are there. Okay. So what is the first step? Which part is affected? Leaf is affected. Then what is the symptom? Whether the leaf is having upward curling, downward curling, or only yellowing, or white spots are there. What is happening? You have to describe the symptom. Okay. Next is observe the changes. If upward curling is there, that may be due to thrips. If downward curling is there,
Mites.
that may be due to mites. Yes or no? So observe the change, whether crinkling, upward, downward, or what is happening. Otherwise, skeletonization is there. What is happening? You need to see. Yes or no? Next one is look for visible sign of insect pest and non-insect pest. Whether any insect are there or not, aphid is there or not, mite is there or not. Otherwise, ladybugs are there or not, any predator is there or not. Those things you need to see. This is the first step. What is second step? Zoom out. Zoom out means what? Look at the whole plant. What is the meaning? Not only on the leaves, you see the other parts also. Yes or no? Whether only aphid is there or any other stages are there. If caterpillar leaf folder is there means whether pupa is also there or not, whether adults are there sitting, what is happening, yes or no, or that is affected by some other disease symptom, wilting may be there if the plant is wilted symptom is showing in the leaves. What is happening? Yes or no, look out at the whole plant. That is what your second step. What are the symptoms within the plant? Which growth stage is affected? Whether it is in the nursery stage or tillering stage. Suppose rice, I am telling, like this. The plant is in which stage? You should know. Okay. Then what is the symptom progress from early to late stage? What is the stage of the disease incidence? How severe is the attack? Those things you should know. In general, whitefly where they attacks? Lower leaves or
Leaf.
upper? Or leaves, but lower leaves or upper leaves?
Lower leaves.
Lower leaves, very good. Okay. But have you seen the coconut plants present in our
Yes, sir.
inside? Have you seen the whiteflies?
Yes, sir.
You see this one, this picture. My mouse pointer visible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This is lower leaf or upper leaf?
Lower side of
Lower.
the leaf.
And which insect is there?
Whitefly.
Whiteflies are there. Yes or no? But if you see coconut plants, what have you observed? Have you observed any time in the field? Have you ever went there and have you seen what is happening to the plants? Otherwise, those Duranta plumeria or any other plant below coconut plant, have you observed what is happening? What is the visual symptom? Have you seen?
Sooty mold.
Very good. Sooty mold means what will happen?
Black color fungus is appeared on the surface of the leaves, sir.
Surface of the leaves. Very good. Yes or no? Because that is secreted by the white flies to which ants will attract and all those things. Excretion, leaf. So now coming to, where have you seen the sooty mold? On the upper surface of the leaves or lower surface of the leaves?
Lower
Upper surface.
Okay, here you see. One is telling lower, one is telling upper. Even in upper also that comes. Yes or no? Why? White fly is in the lower surface, but how it is coming to the upper surface?
Sir, as it is a fungus, it affects both the surface of the leaves, sir, both upper and lower.
Okay, you
The
see.
Capnodium species.
Okay, that is right. That is okay, but the black surface won't come now. You see, they will affect, no doubt. Nutritional status will be divided from both the surface, but how it is looking, appearing? You see, suppose this is coconut, huh? Okay. Suppose here the white flies are sitting in the lower surface. Okay, but for this, what is happening? This is the upper surface. White flies are in the lower surface. So where the honeydew will be deposited? On the upper surface of the lower branches. This is the above branches, this is the secondary branches. Huh? So from this, whatever the honeydew will be secreted, that will fall down on the upper surface of the lower branch. So here also sooty mold will appear. Understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose here some plants are there. Here some Duranta plumeria like in our campus or any other ornamental plant are there. So on this ornamental plant leaves also sooty mold will be developed because honeydew will secrete, fall down. So this is what is step 2. Throughout the plant and the adjacent plant, everything we are noticing at a range. So whenever next time you are coming, you see those plants, whatever the Duranta plumeria or in our orchard, our mulberry plants are there. What is happening you see once. Understood? Below those coconut plants. Step 3. Again zoom out. First you have seen the leaves, then you have seen the plant. Now we will show the field. Yes or no? How many plants are affected in the field? Okay. Then distribution. How they are distributed? Suppose I will tell you. See the picture and tell. This one. This is affected by what?
BPH.
BPH. How you knew? How you know that one?
Sir, round patches in the
Circular
field.
patches.
This symptom is known as what?
Hopper burn.
Hopper one. Very good. Yes or no? Where it is there, at the center or at the adjacent periphery?
The
Center.
periphery.
How it is periphery? You see, huh? Center only. Yes or no?
Ah, okay, sir.
So the damages will start from the center. Yes or no? So this is what your distribution of the pest. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then apart from that, what you need to know? Consider the plant variety, whether that is resistant or susceptible, what is the plant age and how it is grown. Everything you need to know. Yes or no? Suppose one rice is there in the upland condition. There definitely stem borer population won't be there or very less. Otherwise case 1 won't be there because that is in the upland situation. But gall meads may be there. Yes or no? How it is grown, that is also important. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Gall meads is more in upland. Stem borer case 1 in lowland. Water submerged rice. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So the last step is what you see, speak to the farmers and other local extension worker. That means the one who are associated with these field crops. Yes or no? When this problem appear, in which stage of the crop? Okay, is this happening first time in this season or in this area? Whether it is affected previously also? Okay, what is the local name of the problem? Okay, then which soil type is there? Which kind of crop you are growing? In which situation? What is the climatic pattern? In this season, what is the temperature range? Everything also you need to notice for a better what? Management recommendation. Then whether you have applied any pesticide or not, if applied which pesticide, that is effective against which pest, everything you have to notice. Line drawings of the major insect pest group of primary identification. You see, I think you know these things. This is aphid. How can you identify this is aphid? What is
Presence of
Cornicles.
cornicles.
Cornicles are there. This is millibug. Scale insect, have you seen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How it will look like?
Ovoid shape.
Ovoid shape will be there. But unlike millibug, they don't have this powdery growth over their body. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is Scylla sugarcane. Yes or no? Thrips. Where have you seen thrips?
Chili. Chili, sir. Chili plants.
Chili plant on the leaves directly it will be there, or in different flower crops. If you want to open, definitely you can see the thrips. Okay. Bugs you know. Yes or no? Whitefly you have seen. Grasshopper. These things you know. Yes or no? Mite you may not see in the naked eye. Very small. Some are visible, but you can easily see it in the under microscope. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And classification of insect based on different damage symptoms. Okay, root feeding insect. That means where they will feed? They will feed on the roots.
Roots.
Yes or no? White grub. Yes or no? Grubs of rhinoceros beetle, not the adult. Grubs of the rhinoceros beetle. Where you will find grubs of rhinoceros beetle?
Coconut.
Okay, but in the coconut leaves, who will be there? Grub or adult?
Adults.
So where the grubs will be there?
Sir, it and rotten organic matter.
Good, very good. Rotten organic matter. These grubs of rhinoceros beetle will be there. Very good. Termites, always soil inhabiting. Yes or no? Rice root tubil, ragi root aphid. All are what? Root associated under soil. Next is stem borer. What do you mean by stem borer?
Bores into the stem, sir, the larva.
Into the stem. Yes or no? It may be in rice, it may be in wheat, it may be in maize, sugarcane or mango, whatever may be the crop. Yes or no? Inside the stem, they will be feeding inside the content. Similarly, shoot borer, tree borer. Borer means what? They will go inside and they will feed on the inner content. Yes or no? Then what is bark borers? That means they won't go completely inside the stem. They will be just residing behind the bark. If you simply peel off the bark, then what will happen? These borers will be visible, feeding on the bark content. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one is gall formers. Can you tell one any gall forming insect?
Gall midge in paddy, sir.
Gall midge in paddy. Okay, good. So gall midge attack in which condition? Dry condition or wet condition?
Sir, dry condition.
Dry. Good. Okay, what is the scientific name?
Orseolia oryzae.
Sesidomidae.
Sesidomidae. Very good. Very good. Okay, so this
Diphtheria.
is what? Diphtheria insect. What is the damage symptom?
Sir, presence of that silver shoot or onion shoot.
Yes, that means they are forming the gall inside where the larva is feeding, the maggot is feeding. We should tell it maggot. Yes or no? What is a maggot?
Diphtheria and young ones.
Good. Diphtheria young ones, so immature stages or larva. Yes or no? Okay. Then what will happen? It will enter inside, go on feeding. Then the pupal stages will happen. But at the plug area. Yes or no? So this is what your gall former, gall midge. Good, very good. Due to this toxin production only, these things are happening. Gall is forming. Yes or no? Okay. Then what is leaf folder?
It folds the leaves, sir. Rice leaf folder.
Yes or no? And feed inside.
Scrape the chlorophyll.
Scrap the chlorophyll. Very good. Yes or no? That is what your leaf folders. Good. Then what is leaf miner?
Sir, it mines the leaf on the upper surface.
Have you seen what is the symptom?
Yes, sir. Zigzag pattern.
Zigzag patterns will be there. Yes or no? That means it won't go like skeletonization. Yes or no? Both the surface will be there. Only what? Decoloration will happen where it is mining inside. It will go in a particular fashion, zigzag manner, and eating on the chlorophyll matter. Yes or no? Just nibbling inside the leaf epidermis. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is what a leaf miners. Okay. What is leaf webbers?
Sir, the larva webs the bunch of leaves together.
Where have you seen? Definitely you might have seen. If you go to mango orchard, okay, you might have found so many leaves will be together totally webbed. Yes or no? And if you try to disturb that one, either these leaf webbers will find or red ants will find. Have you seen?
Yes, sir.
If you try to disturb them, they will completely fall on your head. Yes or no? Leaf webbers.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
inside that they will go on feeding. Okay. What is defoliator or skeletonizers?
Completely feed the leaf.
Like what is the symptom?
Skeletonization.
Completely only what?
It leaves the midribs and
Veins.
veins.
Grazing symptom will come. Yes or no? Completely they will go on feeding. Yes or no? Grasshopper, hairy caterpillar, this Spodoptera, not Helicorpa but Spodoptera. These are showing what your what? Defoliator or skeletonizers symptoms. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In Helicorpa what happens? Helicorpa.
Sir, only first instars are defoliators.
Okay, then what happens? They will come under next two categories. Yes or no? Pod or capsule borer or fruit borer bollworms. There what happens? Pod
Yes.
means
It is the fruit of legumes.
fruit of legume. That means they will feed inside the legume fruit, the pod. Yes or no? Inside content they will feed. Capsule means
Sir, it's a fruit of tobacco or
okay. That means inside the fruiting part. Yes or no? It may be fruit in case of what? Tomato. it may be you can see a capsule or pod. In case of oil seed, you can tell, tobacco you can tell, or red gram, okay, legumes you can tell. Bollworm means they will feed on the boll is fruit type of what?
Cotton.
They will be known as bollworm. Suppose I will tell in case of sunflower, they will be known as
Akin.
capitulum. Yes or no?
Capitulum or head, sir.
Head you can tell, or capitulum. Akin means flower part will come. Capitulum you can tell. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, suppose I will tell in case of cabbage or cauliflower, then head cod will come.
Head, sir.
Yes or no? Huh? So good.
Head or card. Yes.
Okay. So this is what your fruit types. Inside the fruit type, they will enter inside. They will feed filled with the excreta. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. These are different borers. Then seed feeding insect. What is the meaning? Who feed on the seeds?
Storage pest.
Storage pest. Yes or no? It may be rice beetle, it may be copra beetle, it may be pulse beetle, whatever. Yes or no? Huh? Lesser grain
Yes,
borer,
sir.
they will feed on
Grain
the
moth.
seeds. Some are primary, some are secondary. Yes or no? But all feed on the seeds. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. From fruit already completed. This one. Fruit fly and fruit sucking moth. How they cause damage? Okay. Pest of horticultural not started, na? Okay. Still, you must be knowing fruit flies. Fruit sucking moth. I will show you the video. Fruit flies. What is the life cycle?
Sir, maggots is the damaging stage.
Very good. How the maggot will cause damage on the fruit or where?
Fruit, sir.
Fruit. How the maggot will go to the fruit? They don't have legs. They don't have wings. How they will go?
Sir, it lay the eggs
Good.
vicinity to the fruit.
Vicinity to the fruit. So from that maggot will come. Maggot will feed inside. Then what will happen?
Sir, it harbors the secondary microorganisms and the entire fruit will be rotten.
Rotten. Rotten means what will happen to the fruit?
So the fruit decomposes.
And fall down. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now the fruit is on the floor, on the soil, and the maggots are inside. What will happen to the maggot now? They will enter into the soil for pupation. Again the adult will come. Again the life cycle will continue. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What is the management of for fruit flies?
Sir, raking the soil with the
So that what will happen?
pupas will be died.
Good.
Maggots.
Not maggot, pupa. You see, if you pluck the fruits, then maggots. Otherwise, if you go for this exposing them,
Raking.
if larva is there, they will also be killed. If pupa is there, they will also be killed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then sap-sucking insect. What are the example?
All thrips, aphids.
Thrips, aphids. So many are there. Leafhopper,
Japhets.
jassids. That is leafhopper, jassid. Yes or no? Bugs are there. Yes or no? Those are all what your sucking insect. In case of maggot, what do you think? How they feed maggots? Do they have chewing type of mouth part? No. They have which type of mouth part? Mouth hook. Yes or no? Anyhow, they will suck only. Yes or no? Whatever the sap is there, they will take that one inside their body. Yes or no? They are having degenerated type of mouth parts. Yes or no? That is known as degenerated mouth parts, known as mouth hook or mouth cone. Okay. Next, these things you know. Hopper borne by which insect?
BPH.
BPH. Yes or no? Leafhopper. Then calling of the leaves. Again by leafhopper. Thrips also. Mite also. Yes or no? Upward calling means thrips.
Thrips, sir.
Downward
Downward
calling
mites.
means
Mites.
Yes or no? Leaves drying from top to bottom. Again due to your thrips in onion. Okay. You see this picture. This one is what? Hopper borne. Yes or no? By BPH.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This is by any kind of sucking pest, leafhopper or aphid, whatever. Yes or no? This is what you see upward curling. Can you see? This is what?
Yes, sir.
Upward
Yes,
curling.
sir.
Okay, by thrips. What is this? Which word curling?
Downward curling.
Downward curling.
This is
Mites.
what your mites. Okay, good. This is what you see onion thrips. How this from top to bottom white patches are coming. Yes or no? This is what again due to mite you see white blotches will appear on the leaf surface of cotton. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This one you know white fly. Okay. What is this? Which leaves this one?
Groundnut.
What is happening? Yellowing is
Leaf mining, sir. Mining.
Not exactly mining, you see, yellowing is there. Mining means exact fashion will be there. Yes or no? Just like drawing with a sketch.
So scraping the chlorophyll.
That means
Skeletonization.
not sketch.
Crinkling.
Crinkling and scraping you are telling. In case of thrips, what happens? They have asymmetrical mouth parts. One mandible will be there for scraping,
Rasping and sucking.
other one is for sucking. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So no, So this is by the thrips only, yellowing and crinkling of the leaves. Very good. Okay. So this is all about this class. One more thing I wanted to tell. This fruit sucking moth. In case of moths and butterfly, generally which stage attack the crop? Which stage cause damage?
Larval stage.
Larva stages. But in case of fruit sucking moth, that is the only case where what happens? Adult causes damage. Understanding? Can you see? Is it visible? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In case of moths and butterfly, which type of mouth part is there?
Siphoning.
Siphoning. For feeding on what?
Nectar.
Yes or no? Sap feeder. Okay. So you see what it is doing. It is puncturing a hole. Then you see like this they will pick up the branches. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? This is what your fruit sucking moth. You see on their wings a definite pattern will be, a circular will be there. Two species are there. Othris colonica, Othris materna. Anyhow, these things will be done by your pest course teachers.
Yes, sir.
This they are taking the things. You see, this is one single spot, and that was hemicircle. Yes or no? Understood?
Yes, sir.
That is Polonica. This is materna. Okay. This is the larva. Okay. So this is the case. You see, like this, holes will be there. You see, in a single fruit, so many punctures that have done. Like this, this will become like this. So I hope this video is informative for you. That is a practical from IPDM course. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.